welcome back to my channel. This afternoon, I have to say it's afternoon, it's a Saturday afternoon and the weather is fine. The sun is about to go down. It's over there. Woo! And it's super bright. I've got some potting up to do, so I'm gonna bring you all along with me. And I've got my project with the Dollar Tree stackers that I want to get started with. When my husband is off on the weekends, I want to get good use of his time. You all know. So I'm gonna bring you in when I'm at my potting bench, and we're gonna pot up those tomatoes that have long past their time in the cell. So after this pot up, I think a couple weeks, 2 weeks the most, that they're gonna be in their pot, and then I'm gonna move them onto the ground. But I've got to get them out of those cells. It's kind of tight, they're tall, lanky. Y'all know. Our frost date is not till mid-April. We're not there yet. We still have a couple more weeks, so I wanna go ahead, pot those up. I'll get some in the ground. My husband said we'll put some in the ground, but I have backups. We always have a backup. So isn't that the thing? We gotta make sure we have a backup plan for our backup plan. So let's go and pot up some tomatoes. So here are tomatoes and the pots I'm gonna use. Pardon that noise, my husband's cutting the grass, but I've gotta do what I gotta do before the sun goes down. So we've got some pots that I'm recycling and using, and I've got the pots I bought on Amazon that I'm gonna up pot some of my plants, and we're gonna get these out of the seed trays so that they can start establishing better roots. They've already got roots, but they've got to stretch out because this little tiny cell is way too small, and they are ready to take off. So I'm just gonna put these in these pots, and then from here in 2 weeks, maybe 3, we're going to move them to the ground. So let's get going. I know that these are the Roma and these are the San Marzanos. So I need to finish the Roma because I've already potted up some already. So let me just finish these Roma. I'll take this seed tray up, and I just squeeze the seed tray and they come out. So that's where we are. So you see, these needed to have come out a long time ago, but we are not going to live in the past. We're going to move forward. I'm going to try to coax them apart. The soil tray, I gave them water this morning, so the soil is wet. So hopefully I can get these plants apart without damaging them too badly. Now, tomatoes are forgiving as far as the roots go. So right now I have 1, 2, and 3. The rest of these are San Marzanos, and they're in the same predicament. So let's get these potted up. So that was the last one. I just have my San Marzano to pot up, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plants, Roma plants potted up. So I'm gonna get a tray and put these on, get them watered in nicely so that they can, you know, overcome the shock of being transplanted. And then I'm gonna start on my San Marzano. I'll bring you back when I get started. Okay, so I took out all the pots I needed. I found some extra pots laying around. The pollen out here is astronomical. It's you know, you feel kind of dusty out here, but it's okay. It's part of the season. So we've got these left to go. So let's do this. These are all San Marzano. They look like they're 1 or 2 in each cell. So we're just gonna get started with the first one I see, which is on the side here. And they're not too heavily root bound. Look at that. These are not too bad. I know I do not have enough pots sitting out here to pot these up, but I'm gonna start. That's the main thing. Yeah, this one is nice too, and he's by himself. I think that's the last one. So I have 4, 8, 12, 16, and I still have this tray left. So I'm gonna go get some more pots. I'll get another 20 pots, about. I forgot I had these. I'm gonna put the taller ones like these in these pots. So I think I have more than enough here now, so let's just get started. All right, y'all, we're finished for today. We still have a good many left in the tray. I'll pop these up tomorrow, finish out, and I want to show you something that's kind of interesting. I have 2, where are they? New seedlings popped up. All of this grew just now, popping up. Look at them. So I put a lot in the cups, and I've got as many as I buried them as far as I can get them buried in the cups, up to those new leaves, the cotyledon or whatever they're called, the new leaves, the first leaves that come out, those that I just showed you on those seedlings. I buried them as far as I can get them. When we bury them in the ground, we're going to still bury them some more, so that they have a strong, healthy trunk. and it'll start putting out roots along the trunk of the plant. So some of these are nice and thick already. That's a beautiful specimen, putting out two little things at the top. But I'm happy so far. I'm really happy so far. So I'm just gonna get these put in a tray, clean up this for tonight, and then we'll be back out tomorrow so we can finish potting up. We've got to pot up. Y'all, we got a lot to do. So we'll pick up again tomorrow when it's daylight and get more of these plants in their next phase. Let's go. Whew. It is hot up in here. So these are the ones we transplanted yesterday. They survived. They don't look like they're shocked too badly. They looking good. Down here, they're looking good. They're looking really nice. And these are what I have left. I don't think it's, maybe, looks like, I'm not going to even count. But that's what I've got left. These were already done, nice and beefy. I like those. Let's get to work. So I was just about getting ready to pot up the remaining tomatoes that's left. These are all San Marzanos. And my mind is just, for a moment, in amazement, because I'm looking at these plants and I'm thinking, I just have a few plants to pot up. But when I look at the pots and see how many, it's truly amazing. I've got about 21 plants left in that tray. And so that means I have 21 potential fruit-bearing tomatoes that I can plant. And this is just what's left in the tray. And I've got plenty that I've already started or potted up. So I just stopped to give you this thought. Plant a seed today. They will grow. They will grow. They will become what you are looking for as a gardener. There is a harvest eventually, but let's start with the seed. Plant a seed, watch it grow, nurture it, and watch what will happen after that. It's harvesting after that. So I stopped just to reflect on this moment. So we check off potting up. Next, potting up peppers. Next, doing our Dollar Tree planter. It's like the list is ongoing, but the list is necessary. The list is necessary. Keeps you focused. You know, in order to reap that harvest, I gotta put in the work now. So I'm taking a quick break, y'all. It is supposed to be 70 something degrees. It feels like 99 almost. But it's okay. I'm in short sleeve and shorts. Feels so good. We're outside, as they say, playing in the dirt. But it's a gorgeous day otherwise, a gorgeous day. So I hope you guys have taken your moment and gotten your plants all taken care of this morning. Mine is this afternoon. But I'm hoping that you are at the same point as me. Or if you're beginning, it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy just for you giving it a start. Let's just start. Put a seed, put a start from the big box store, put a something in your garden. Watch it grow. Yeah. Put something in the ground. It is so worth it. It's worth it for here. It's worth it for here. And it's worth it for your belly. It's worth it. Yeah. That's my take on the whole thing. So I'll pick up with you next time because I got another project. My husband went to the store. You'll see what we're doing. Stick with me. So here we have it. We have a new addition to our 2024 garden. My husband decided he wanted to make a raised bed using the buckets, but it's more like, you know, a table, and 6 buckets will sit on top of the table, and we can plant, you know, whatever we want in there. I said I would just do herbs or peppers, even some lettuce. You know, it's limitless. I could do tomatoes, but I'd have to cage them up and it'll be kind of way tall, but it's okay. I'm excited for his project. He came up with his plan, went to the store, and here he's just executing. And I'm just grateful that he's so on board with our garden for 2024. Thank you for watching me today. I'll see you in my next video where we continue to plant and watch things grow.